wanted to talk about this book because there's such a meaningful aspect in it, and the whole book is just filled with all the good advice. I don't read books. It's just not my thing. People might be wondering, why the hell did you get this book if you don't read books? The reason why is one of the YouTubers that I watch, Gabriel Conte, from experiencing him talking during podcasts, he has done a podcast with his closest friends, and he has actually joined a few of his friends on their own podcast. Every time this man speaks, I have like a whole thing that I could say about how he kind of words everything that he's trying to say, and the way he just speaks about life and goals and purpose and everything is just it's all very inspiring. So I knew this book was going to be as great as any other podcast that I've watched, so I thought I would get it and give it a try. And first of all, it's such a beautiful book. This is Gabriel. It's called A Mission for Meaning. So the first thing that I want to mention, it's a very easy read. Pretend you're having a conversation with the guy and he's talking to you all throughout the book. He includes conversations with his parents. So there's sections where his wife Jess is talking, places where his parents are talking. He actually took all their conversations, which I really love reading, and you get so many more details that way than just him pretty much summarizing. Honestly, this man popped off. I've been following Jess and Gabriel since 2016. I don't know how many years that is, like 7 years, 4, 5, 6 years. So I feel like I know a lot of the stories that they have put online. Obviously, I don't know them personally. I would love to, but I don't. I have quite a lot of information about some aspects of their relationship or their lives that they have already shared in the past. Like Gabriel did a Draw My Life a long time ago. There's a lot of things that he talks about in Draw My Life that he included in this book, and there's also like videos on their YouTube channel. So I feel like there's a lot of information that I already knew, things that would shock other people that don't really know them was not a shock to me, which was kind of sad. But there's also a lot of information that I didn't know about as like a true fan of them. Gabe really goes like deep into his family history. He doesn't just talk about his life to just talk about his life. Like, he wants you to get something out of it, which I really appreciate. There's 12 chapters in the book. This is the chapter Second Chances, and there's like a reflect at the end of the chapter. There's just a bunch of questions that like keep you wondering about your own life and your own decisions, which I really love. I think that this book really opened up my eyes because you never know what people have been through, no matter what kind of person they are. I have seen Gabriel and Jess on their YouTube. They've been my favorite YouTube couple for years. They've shown how amazing their family is on screen. I always thought that they had it good. The things that his parents have gone through is pretty dark, not gonna lie. But that also showed me like how much you can learn from past mistakes. That's also like such a powerful message. It is really shown in the book. Seeing people online is not always their reality. It is a part of their lives, but it doesn't always give out the worst parts of people's lives. He talks about what he went through, what he learned through it, and what we can learn through it, and how we can apply what we learned in our own lives. He is a married man, so relationships are a thing that he talks about in his book. And also like friendships, family life, religion, Christianity. He talks about growing through generations, getting better and better through every generation. I think it's very inspiring, to be honest. Is it not? This dog's face right now, he looks like a dead fish. I also want to talk about my favorite chapters because why not? One of my favorite chapters was Miracles. That's where, if I'm not mistaken, he talks about his parents' dark past. Reading it, I was like, there's no way. And then Fighting Together, that teaches you a lot about relationships. Jess's residency, because she is Australian and, you know, couldn't go back to her home in Australia until she got her residency. So that was a really dark period for her, and how that translated into them having fights. And it's actually like really sad, to be honest. The chapter is called Fighting Together. I added and not each other because that's pretty much the whole purpose of the chapter. Chapter 11 is also one of my favorites. Intentionality, that is Jess's favorite word. And I think it has become Gabe's favorite book as well. Gabe's favorite word as well. Maybe the answer to what you're praying for is the courage to take action. I feel like that really like took me back because I've been the type of person to just like pray about things and hope that it, you know, gets you somewhere. But a lot of the times, if you have control over things, it's about taking action as well. So praying to get the courage to take action. You have to build something, work on it every single day, doing intentional things, whether it's in friendships or relationships. I feel like it's very important, and that's how you maintain solid connections with people. Literally anything that you can think about, you have to be intentional with it and work towards something, because it's the only way that you're gonna get to where you want to be. I really enjoyed it, so here we are. I would recommend it to whoever. Good job, Gabe. Jess, where's your book at? That's what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna show you guys what this dog looks like, because he looks cuter now because he changed his position, kind of. Baby, hello, you're so cute. Goodbye.